Good morning, guys. So, it's finally happening. I'm finally making the videos again. Took quite some time. Some of you might not know where I am right now. You see, I'm in a car. I'm in beautiful New Zealand. And today I finally start my road trip all across the South Island. I'm gonna do one full turn around it. Try to show you guys as much of it as I can. But before I start explaining everything, let me get ready first. I just woke up basically. So, I'm gonna get ready now. But I can kind of already tell you the plan while I prepare everything. And we start a little bit below Nelson now. Nelson is on the top left part, I'd say, of the South Island of New Zealand. For those who don't know, New Zealand consists of two islands, the North Island and the South Island. North Island, not as mountainous, still beautiful, but South Island is, I think, that the places that come to mind when you think about New Zealand. Lush, beautiful, amazing mountain ranges, ocean views that are insane, widely differing nature in that sense that the East Coast and the West Coast, they look different. Like the West Coast is actually a rainforest, and the East Coast and a lot of the middle places around the South Island, they're pretty open fields. There's not a lot of forests. Like there once were, but there's not a lot of them left. And it's just a completely different vibe wherever you go. So, as you might realize, I'm not in a hostel or whatever right now. I've been in New Zealand now for a bit over 5 months. I'm going on a half year. And yeah, I'm living in this car for over 4 months now. It's a nice Subaru Outback. Give you a little bit look at the back. Already getting like fairly chaotic in there again, but yeah, I'll explain to you in a bit what happened and why everything's going on, how it is going on right now. Okay, to explain why everything's going on, how it is right now, as beautiful as New Zealand is, as many amazing things it has to offer, everything has a downside as well. And sadly, I experienced one firsthand, because that one night that I didn't sleep in my car a few weeks ago, it got broken into. Some guys broke my passenger side window. They got my backpack with basically half my clothing, luckily only my summer clothing, and we're in the middle of winter, so I don't really need it right now, but also all my camping equipment and my laptop. And that was the worst part for me, because not of the value of the laptop, but all my videos were on there, and I already started editing a few videos, and that's all gone now. So because I get all of the videos from my phone on my laptop just to save some space, I only have photos left of my first few months with like a tiny amount of videos. And yeah, at first it really annoyed me and put me down, but then I realized I've got no excuse on not making videos now anymore. I'll just start from now on. And I got the idea, and that's something gonna come basically parallel with this video. I'm gonna start a podcast type of thing, because on my road trip there's so much time that I'm just gonna spend in the car behind the wheel, that I'm like, why not just use that time to explain to you guys how my first few months were, plop in the little bit amount of photos and videos I have every now and then to complete the stories, but kind of have it in a podcast format while being on the road. And that's probably going to be the name for the podcast as well, the On the Road podcast. And at the same time, I'm probably going to show you beautiful views that I get out of my car at the same time. Hope you guys are going to be excited for that. Let's go back a little bit and let me explain from where we started off. The Nelson area is beautiful, and I really like that area from the get-go. And before I left for the trip now, I went to a few places around there again, like Takaka Hill. Takaka Hill, it's up when you drive to the Abel Tasman National Park, and it's one of the filming locations for Lord of the Rings, and I haven't done the Takaka walkway at that point, so I was like, I'm gonna need to do it before leaving the area for the last time, and it's been beautiful. You get this amazing view of both sides of the hill down towards Takaka and then up to the Golden Bay, and to the right side you get the view down towards Motueka, Richmond, even up to Nelson. It's that amazing view, and in your back you just have the beautiful mountains. It's a really amazing place. And on my last day before leaving the area, I went to Cable Bay with a friend that I made there. It's a little bit north of Nelson, but it's really beautiful as well. We went there, made a nice bonfire for the sunset. It's just sunsets in that area have that completely different feeling, because there's something that you rarely get, is that while being surrounded by mountains, having an ocean view and then have another mountain line where the sun is actually setting over, it looks amazing. So it's been hard saying goodbye to that area, but there's a lot of beautiful stuff to come as well. So let's get back to where the video left off. So we're at Rotorua Lakes now, or lake, and I'll have my basically lunch breakfast break now. I've got my nice sandwich here that I'm gonna eat, and then we're gonna go on the walk and hopefully get some nice views around the lake. Okay, I'm done, and let's get on our hike now. Already looks like a great start in there. Oh, that's gonna be great. I love the walks in New Zealand. It's really, they just look beautiful all the time. And New Zealand has such a unique flora. I really just love the different types of plants. It's like every forest you go to, still always they feel slightly different, but it's just really, really nice. Okay, that's where the path splits. I think left's gonna be the mountain view. Right, apparently the waterfall. I think I'll take the waterfall first. Oh no, I'll take the mountain view first. Then we have the nice waterfall on the way back. Let's go back deep into the bushes. You can already maybe get a glimpse through the trees, but not that much. Yeah, and New Zealand and ferns go hand in hand as well. New Zealand's national plant is the silver fern. If I find one, I'm gonna show it to you because it's pretty cool. Like the lower part of it is kind of silver. There's like a powder-like thing on it, so if you touch the lower part, it really imprints on your skin as well. It's pretty cool. And they have a type of fern that, like, when you see it, it looks like a palm at first, and then you learn that it's a type of fern. It's so fun. Not funny, but it's such a cool plant. Just these massive ferns. Always liked ferns. They're a big part of Scotland as well, where they just cover mountains. It's so thick. It's such a beautiful plant. Oh my. Let's take a just want to see how the feel's getting down there. Oh, I get a glimpse of the lake down there already. We're on the way to the waterfall now. It's going uphill, best always, but just having to walk through here. There's a stream to the left that's absolutely gorgeous, and overall, just can't tell me that that's not an absolutely gorgeous forest. And that's like the norm here. Like if you go into a forest, it's always such a beautiful place. But even outside of them, like I have a lot of walks and hikes that I really like in New Zealand that don't have any trees on them basically at all. But I really like being in the forest as well. It always gives you such a calming feeling, just hanging out, only having the natural sounds around you. But guess I'll cut to us getting to the waterfall. I think I started here, the waterfall. Oh. Ooh. Okay, that's way better than I expected. That's a really nice one. And you can go further down here. Damn! Thumbnail. Oh my god. So beautiful. Like that whole here, it's dropping down and really nicely. Okay, we're basically on the way back to the car now and just gonna enjoy the rest of the walk because it's still really, really nice. Whew. Just they always have this mystical feeling about them. It's just, I really enjoy how calm everything is. Like there was no other car or anything even remotely close to where that hike starts. So good chance I'm really like the only person here right now. And my friends, for those who hadn't realized yet, these ones are ferns. And they're massive. And they're even still quite tiny for how tall they can get. Like the one over here. There's like at least 4 meters high, 4 or 5 meters. They get massive. And as I said, it's a fucking fern. Like where from a fern isn't supposed to get bigger than basically this. That would already be a really big fern where I'm from. Insane. They're massive here. Okay, we're gonna be on the way to Westport now. Maybe I'll tune in a few times on the road. But overall, I think next time we see each other is in Westport for the sunset. Okay, so we diverge now off to the different highway towards Westport and pass by the George Swing Bridge, which you can see on that side. I'm not gonna stop for it this time passing here, but I stopped here last time on the way up, so I'm gonna put that one in the video. Surprisingly, New Zealand is one of the few countries where when it's starting to rain, it doesn't bother me that much. A lot of the places here just look so good and so magical when it's raining. It was just like the clouds wrapping around the mountains and just giving it that crazy vibe. Okay, so I'm in Westport now, so just gonna pick up some groceries, get some food, and then it's going to the campsite. And today's basically over. Last time that I've been here, that's part that I'm gonna put in the video now. I went to the Parara Arcs, and that was a pretty sick place as well. These massive natural stone arcs. With the river flowing through. Insane. One of them, I forgot the exact name, I'm gonna look it up. But that one is actually the tallest one on Australasia. So like the lower part of Asia that kind of belong to the Australian continent at one point. But it's massive. It's like 48 meters high. No, 38 meters high, 48 wide, 200 meters long. It's massive. Like, you're gonna see it. Okay guys, yeah, I'm at the campsite now. It's again, as you might see, but I'm by the ocean. If the weather's bad, I'm gonna show it to you tomorrow morning. But that's it for the first video, I guess. And I'd say hope you had a good time. There's more to follow, and I'd be happy if you people just joined me on that trip, and I can show you around a place that became one of my absolute favorites on earth. And see you in the next one.